My fellow citizens of the state of Virginia, in having this enormous honor to represent our state of Virginia in this late convention, it is in my duty to obey and comply with the other gentlemen who stand before me. I have great respect and fully believe that should be proclaimed before I lay any information before you, which will then serve to explain to citizens the basic facts, principles, and the arrangements of ratifying the United States Constitution. This written document is the epitome of the finest forms of government offered to the United States. However, there is one flaw that is associated with this document. It is the sad beginning to a monarchy. I oppose of ratifying the United States Constitution. The actuality of the U.S. Constitution is that our individual freedoms and rights will be endangered, and our world will come to naught. We the people have a choice here to make: life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, or death. Our basic human rights would be snatched from us, and we would never see them again. The plan I want to establish and announce to the U.S. citizens is ultimately opening up our federal government with two houses and having a strong national government with the power to veto state laws. The way the Constitution is laid out and provided to us shows that our citizens will be overburdened with direct as well as state taxes. I desire to have a clear view of the jurisdictions of the government at state and federal powers. Sharing powers would lead to the absolute worst destruction of one another. Glancing at the past with the Articles of Confederation, with confederations like that, the way it was, clearly did not work out in the long run. All it brought to our people was anarchy and confused citizens and government. Each branch of government shall not be their own republic, instead should be flowing together to negotiate and work amongst each other to create the safest place for our citizens. Our government will never flow together as long as our basic human rights are at stake. Another argument to the United States Constitution I would like to bring is upon the citizens and gentlemen before me is that this document gives way too much power to the central government, and the states by the skins of one's teeth have any power. The federal government of the United States cannot and would not be able to handle a republic this large, so therefore this needs to be reassessed. Although I know and the citizens of Virginia will get criticism for being opposed of ratifying the Constitution, we know it is in our right minds to oppose. Our human rights, state powers are at stake. I wonder why the Constitution has not included a Bill of Rights, but when I ask oneself, I tend to always think that it is because our government has no intentions on giving us our freedoms back. To my belief, this is the way the government is trying to take control and amass their power. It shall be sown into my fellow citizens' heads that our government will never be perfect, but the United States Constitution, our government, will fail. There are many errors and alterations need to be done before my great state of Virginia ratifies this document, and I am bold enough to say that this document will fail our government if ratified.